If you live in the UK, you might have seen this clip before.
What you thought was a 14-year-old, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Who did you send it to?
Stan said she was 18. It was on the profile.
Don't get angry.
And today we're going to be talking about the story and aftermath of the Goblin Nonce. In 2018, a predator hunting group known as Soul Survivors confronted a 34-year-old man known as Giles Cockett, or as the internet has labelled him, the Goblin Nonce, with concerns of online grooming and disturbing acts on a site called Virtual Teen. Giles claimed he was a moderator on the online chat room called Virtual Teen, which was designed for preteens and whatever to communicate with each other and offer advice, and that which he used to direct teens to more appropriate sites. He used that as a way to try to be sexual towards underage children, which is disgusting. And on Virtual Teen, Soul Survivors set up multiple decoy accounts, the main one being of a 14-year-old girl, which obviously it wasn't a 14-year-old girl, it was actually them. And Giles approached them, trying to teach the multiple decoy accounts how to masturbate, and approached them with other sexual encounters and disturbing things, and sent full-on nudes to what he thought was underage children, and this later led on to the viral video, which I'm sure plenty of you have seen by clicking on this video, where they confront him for doing these inappropriate acts. And in this now viral video, Giles claimed in this video he had Asperger syndrome, which is a form of autism spectrum disorder. It's a developmental disorder. Typically, young people with this syndrome have a difficult time relating to others socially, and their behaviour and thinking patterns can be rigid and repetitive. He also claims because of his Asperger syndrome, he finds it difficult to understand the age differences of girls online, and I believe the profiles he had been speaking to were 18 years of age. Obviously, those profiles being the fake decoys of the 14-year-old girl, of the Soul Survivors. Anyway, but later on in the video, he states that he understands the age of consent in the UK is 16 years old. It then emerges from the chat logs with the 14-year-old decoy that he knew what he was doing was wrong. He admitted to it, and that he asked the decoy to delete the chat history as he didn't want to get caught by the police. He said this multiple times, and that the decoy had informed him of his age on multiple occasions, to which he responded that he knew she was 18 and he was okay with that. So there's not really an excuse, because he knew what he was doing was wrong. But let's actually get to the part where I'm sure all of you are interested in. What happened afterwards? Did he go to jail? Did he get off scot-free? Because that seems to happen a lot with paedophiles. Calling out Mark Feely here. Well, Giles Cockett, on the 5th of June 2018, Soul Survivors revealed that Cockett had been arrested and charged with 3 counts of engaging in sexual communications and activity with minors. Giles later pled guilty to these charges at Chester Crown Court, where it was heard that he's been speaking to at least 7 underage girls online. It was found where he was speaking to 7 underage girls online, which is deplorable and disgusting. And I guess we shouldn't be surprised, but he was spared and only sentenced to a 3-year community order, and he was additionally ordered to register as a sex offender for only 5 years. He was made subject to 3 years sexual harm prevention order, which prohibited him from using any form of device capable of accessing the internet, which is phone, iPads, I guess Xbox and stuff as well. And it will order him to participate in an accredited sex offenders treatment program. So basically, he got away with it and didn't serve any jail time. Not surprising, to be honest. Giles hasn't been seen on any type of social media. He hasn't been seen on Facebook, TikTok, or anything from the research I've conducted. But he was seen in a video on Facebook where he has been seen confronted by people, but it's only like a 12-second video, but I will show that now.
You're a dirty...
You! Leave me alone!
You've been done for being a paedophile, mate.
And apart from that, he hasn't been spotted since. Hi guys, Joseph the World here, and today we have a new little update on probably one of my most viral videos I've covered on this channel, covering one of the most viral nonces in the UK I've ever covered. If you live in the UK, you might have recognised this clip before.
What you thought was a 14-year-old, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Who did you send it to?
Stan said she was 18. It was on the profile.
Don't get angry. Don't get angry.
If you somehow don't know who that is Giles Cockett, the disgusting man you see on your screen right now. He was a nonce, otherwise known as the Goblin Nonce, labelled that by the internet, not just me, for trying to obviously talk and meet up with minors. They confronted him, he was obviously arrested. I've covered all that in a previous video, which will be left in the description. Also, the sting, the full-length one, will be left in the description as well, if you do want to go check out those videos, just for further detail, as this is just a little rundown. Anyway, we have a bit of an update from everything. I'm surprised I'm even talking about this dude again. He is back on the internet. Yes, you heard that right. If you go on Facebook and quickly search the name Giles Cockett on Facebook, you can find an account here. And as we go in, you can see right here one of the posts made where they just uploaded a profile picture and cover photo. You'll be able to see that this picture hasn't been seen before. At least I haven't, looking into this guy before. And it was uploaded on the 25th of June. And if that wasn't enough, it says 25th of June, 2023. And even more recently, with the cover photo, the 16th of October at 11:36 on the Monday, 2023, 11:36. So he is back on the internet if this is his profile. It even says here, I have Asperger's syndrome, because in the video he obviously says he has it as well. Now, this may be a fake account, but with this picture being unseen, at least to me, because I've Googled this guy left, right, and centre when I was, researching him to make sure I got all my facts right and everything, I could not find this dude anywhere. I could not find this picture anywhere, so the fact that it's here makes me think this account is real. So if that is a real account, which I kind of am putting out there that I believe it is, because I ain't seen that picture before, he might be back on the internet. And honestly, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be allowed on the internet. He shouldn't be allowed a Facebook account after what he was doing. Honestly, he should be monitored very closely. And I just hope he doesn't do this kind of shit again. Now, obviously, in terms of sentences or whatever, obviously I don't decide that, so I'm not going to go in depth about, what he got sentenced to last time. Again, go watch my last video if you do want to go find out what happened to him. At least I think I've covered what happened to him. Honestly, I'm surprised this guy even made an account again, considering how viral he went in the first place. And I just had my YouTube analytics come through, if that makes sense, and it tells me how people have found my channel through Google, YouTube searches or Google searches, and my second or third most searched result in them finding my channel is the Goblin Nonce. So I'm really surprised he's come back. Anyway, yeah. So Giles Owen Cockett, reoffender, aged 39, in the Bradford area on the apps. Handed into the police due to safeguarding reasons. Arrested this morning at 6:45 AM. And this took place on the 7th of August, by the way. Trigger warning. Giles Cockett was chatting to what he believed to be a 14-year-old child. Giles was very quick into indecent communication, asking the child for certain things, asking for indecent images, and sending indecent images of himself. Giles made claims he had made another child take place in doing something, and apparently also claimed that he slept with them. He was part of the secure site within 24/7 security, so as a team including members from Charlie's Angels and Silent Angels, we took the decision to hand him into the local police force. I would like to shout a massive thank you to Charlie's Angels and Silent Angels for your help on this one, as both teams have been amazing and we couldn't have done it without you. The latest thing that Soul Survivors conducted in 2018. And according to the post along with that, this took place on the 7th of August this month. Now, obviously, I've only just become aware of this literally last night, and I quickly made this video this morning, so obviously now, since this was only recent, he hasn't been sentenced to anything yet, or if he will even be found guilty, who knows. Obviously, he has been caught doing this before, so hopefully this time he actually gets a real punishment. But I'm kind of just going to give my thoughts and feelings about the whole situation. Now, Giles on a Goblin has Asperger's syndrome, but that does not excuse his behaviour. Someone definitely should have been monitoring him better, and he's obviously been caught again. So he hasn't obviously learned his lesson from the last time he got caught, which obviously took place in 2018, and not even 6 years later, he is doing it again. Now, obviously, when he gets sentenced, or if he does get sentenced, I will definitely be covering that. But until then, that's all the information I have left to share in this. But something I do know, he is being remanded into custody. And if you don't know what remanded into custody means, here in the UK, remanded someone into custody means that a court has decided to hold an accused person in prison until their trial or sentencing hearing begins. This can happen if the court refuses bail or if they believe the accused person should be in the community. Some reasons for remanding is obviously the ones listed below, as you'll see on your screen. But yeah, madness. I really never thought I'd talk about this dude again. I really thought he would just disappear off the face of the planet and kind of keep to himself. But no, he got caught again. And I guess we should be surprised that he got caught in another nonce thing, because they never change. They never really do. Anyway, that's all the information I've left to share. When there's an update, I'll obviously let you guys know. I'll be paying attention. If you guys see anything, please let me know. If you have any recommendations or things for me to cover, or just any topics you want me to talk about in general, please, again, let me know in the comments. Make sure to share the video with a friend. I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you like this content, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. Like and subscribe.